Physical laws cannot be taken as absolute truth. They might be the best explanations, but they are limited, and their limitation gives room, ample room, for religion. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Chapter 2, section summary. So in summary of physical laws are but a function of what is materially apparent to us. And only God knows the extent of what is hidden from us. And one of the most explicit acknowledgement of our ignorance is the notion of dark matter or dark energy. This concept emerged from a discrepancy between two different ways to estimate the mass of the universe. So you have two ways. One way just to look through the telescope at what exists. All the stars, all the planets, all the dust clouds. You can approximate the size, the density, and calculate the total mass of what you see. That's one. The second is to look at trajectories. Why? Because the way the galaxy, the stars moves, depend on their mass. So by just looking at their trajectory, you can estimate the mass of the universe. Two ways to calculate the mass. And when you compare the two numbers, you have a huge discrepancy, a huge difference. So much so that the current theory is to accept that what you see through the telescope only comprise maybe less than 5% of what should be there, what should exist. Because you don't see most of it, you don't see 95% of it, more than 95% of it, you call it dark, either dark matter or dark energy. There is something, there should be something, you just don't see it, you don't perceive it. And again, that's 95% of the universe. So either 95% is unknown, or the theory that we use to calculate trajectories is totally wrong. Because these theories to calculate trajectories so far work pretty well, we tend to accept that 95% is unknown. So either way, this last example reinforces the idea that our physical laws are only the result of analysis, which are limited by our subjectivity, limited by our knowledge, limited by our understanding of the universe. Physical laws thus cannot be taken as absolute truth, but rather as contextual explanation. Again, these physical laws, they might be the best explanations, they might be the best we have, but they are limited, and their limitation gives room, ample room, for religion.